Good evening, graduates, parents, families, friends. Welcome to the 2018 R.D. Parker graduation ceremony. My name is Mick Slack, and I am honored to be your Master of Ceremonies for this evening. Please welcome our dignitaries as they make their way into the arena, please. At this time, I would like to welcome Cree Elder Mary Ballantyne to do the opening prayer.
Could everybody stand up, please? Ikusani mama uyo taima wapana tsaking tisirigason maski gimay gantutim kinas kumit na mina kaganay timigo mama uyo taima. Good afternoon. My name is Marie, Elder Marie Ballantyne. My spirit name is Morning Star. I honor all of you for being here to welcome the grads. I say thank you for all of you for the blessings that you have brought to the celebration of young lives. I'll say an opening prayer that we all understand together, and that's the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I thank all of you, the elders, the youth, the future leaders of tomorrow, and of course the grads. Thank you so much. May the Great Spirit be with every one of you. Hi, hi.
As you turn to my left here, we welcome our invited guests, the City of Thompson Council members, school board trustee members, and the teachers and staff from 6 elementary schools in R.D. Parker Collegiate. Thank you to the delegates for taking time to celebrate with the grads tonight. I would like to bring your attention to the visitors' players box. When I call the dignitary's name, will you please stand up and make a way to the crowd, please? Angela Bartlett, Superintendent of Human Resources and Policy School District of Mystery Lake. Janet Brady, SDML Trustee. Elizabeth Lychuk, SDML trustee. Constable Sandy Dibert, Police Community Relations Officer, RCMP. Mr. Kelly Bindle, MLA, member of the Legislative Assembly of Manitoba, representing the riding of Thompson. And Nikki Ashton, MP, Member of Parliament for the Federal Electoral District of Churchill, Kiwitok, Ashkik, and Manitoba. Oh, sorry, goodness gracious. Philip Canopy is Councillor, God's Lake Narrows. Rob Fisher's printing is horrible. The graduating class would like to acknowledge and pay tribute to those who cannot be here tonight with us. Thank you to Lanchi Liu and Jumvi de Ramos for playing the Roses of Graduation cap on the memory chair. Thank you, Gabriel Larock and Tanisha Singh, for sharing a redemption of Hallelujah for us. the ceremonies could be without us tonight. Will everyone please stand? We will now have the grand procession accompanied by the playing of Pomp the Circumstance by the R.D. Parker Band under the direction of Kevin Lewis. The students are being led into the arena tonight by their class valedictorian, Rashab Pelta. Everyone, please stay up. Rise, please. We didn't want you to sit down yet. Please rise for the singing of Old Canada. Tonight we are led by the graduating students of Taylor Moody, Gabrielle Larocque, and the R.D. Parker Band.
Check.
Okay, even though these graduates haven't crossed the stage yet, they're still a graduating class. Let's give them one hand before we get going. Cheer it up, come on. We acknowledge that we are signatories of Treaty 5 and that we reside in the traditional territory of the Nishnawasik Cree Nation. We at R.D. Parker Collegiate respect the treaties that were made on these territories and acknowledge the harms, mistakes, and injustice of the past. And we dedicate ourselves to move forward in the spirit of reconciliation and collaboration to strengthen the relationships between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples. We are all treaty people. Graduates, many people have joined us tonight to honor your success and hard work. We have a few people who want to wish you very well and like to leave a few parting thoughts for you all. I have a few parting thoughts for some of you later. First to offer you this thoughts and congratulations is His Worship, Mayor Dennis Fenske, to bring the message on behalf of the City of Thompson.
Good evening, graduates. Congratulations on a 12-year journey that ends this evening, and the next step just begins. So I'd first like to acknowledge that we are on Treaty 5 lands, homeland of the Métis people and the NCN First Nation. Secondly, I'd like to acknowledge and thank Elder Marie Ballantyne for the opening prayer and all other elders who are in attendance this evening. Family, friends, dignitaries, this is a special moment for all of these kids standing in front of, or sitting in front of us. So we want to make sure that you are the focus of this evening. I'll keep my comments brief. I have one final assignment for this graduating class, and it has to do with the Truth and Reconciliation Commission and the 94 recommendations for actions, calls to actions. I challenge each and every one of you to read the actions, calls to actions, and then place yourself in each one of those situations and see what you can do to create action and change as we move through truth and reconciliation moving forward from here. So I challenge you with that. On a lighter note, I would like to just basically provide two quotes. They are short, but they have a little bit of meaning. One from Dr. Seuss: you have a brain in your head, you have feet in your shoes, and only you can take the life you choose. And secondly, by an unknown, I'd like to basically say that the only way the person that can change your life is the person staring back at you in the mirror. So I challenge you again to look at the Truth and Reconciliation calls to action. Fit yourself in. It's not just a good read. There are calls to actions. There are steps to take. So please do that. For this evening, as at Safe Grad, please be safe. And just a reminder to everybody, there's an election on October 25th if you're interested. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Fenske, for those to celebrate along with us this evening. Now, Mr. Rob Fisher, Principal of RD Parker, has a message for the graduates.
Good evening, everyone. Whoa. I'd like to thank you all for being here to celebrate this wonderful occasion, especially the parents, friends, teachers, and family that are here tonight. On behalf of myself and of the graduates, thank you for being a person who cares about the 153 kids sitting in front of me this evening. Your support and guidance have undoubtedly helped get the class of 2018 to where they are now, and tonight, their success is your success. Graduates, you and I have something unique in common. 4 years ago, we both began our journeys at RD Parker, with you as grade 9 students and me as principal. It's been wonderful over the 4 years to watch you grow and mature into the fine young adults you are today. And your leaving us makes me realize some of the things I'm going to miss about you, our graduating seniors. I will miss watching you try to hypnotize each other in physics class, and then discussing the benefits of seeing a show with a real hypnotist someday. I will miss seeing your smiles as you walk the halls, work in class, and participate in the many extracurricular activities that our school has to offer. I will miss discussing the finer points of a worm's anatomy with you future biologists. I will miss hearing you participate in jazz band practices in the morning when I arrive and in the evenings when I leave our school. I'll miss seeing you practice your drama skills, sometimes in drama class and sometimes in secret in the hallways. I will miss watching you, our senior athletes, dominate the opposition in your chosen sport. And I will miss seeing you, our mature students, come back to school, overcome many obstacles, and persevere to graduate where you are tonight. One thing I will not miss is being rained on in the grad parade. But then again, that challenging experience earlier this week, like many others you have collectively shared during the past 4 years, with your teachers, with your classmates, brings us together and creates a unique bond through shared experience, your high school experience at RD Parker Collegiate, that we and you will never forget. And we will never forget you, class of 2018. Congratulations. Keenan Mitten, thank you, merci beaucoup.
We have a competition tonight about whose head's going to be shinier. So far, I think I'm winning. Thank you, Mr. Fisher, for your words of wisdom. We would now like to welcome Ms. Rhonda McDonald to say a few words on behalf of the parents. Ms. McDonald's daughter, Joanna, is graduating tonight.
None of you are going to make me cry, just so we're clear. John is pretty scared right now, I'm sure. I'm Rhonda, and I'm honored to be speaking to you today. When you guys were in kindergarten, we encouraged you to dream about what you wanted to be when you grew up. We smiled and thought you were cute when you said rock stars, princesses, pro athletes, or in John's case, a lifeguard and a massager person. Now our goal is to see you succeed in life and be happy so if you're not sure what you want to do with your life, now is the time to explore to find your passions. But please don't make us broke in the process. We will cut you off if need be. We love you all the time, but we don't have to like you. I would like to now offer some advice that I wish I had known earlier in my life. A way to be happy is to like yourself. So make good decisions and choices so that you can look back at your life and know you've done everything possible you could to be a good person. Be kind to people and be humble. You never know when you're going to need to ask for help or support or who you are going to need it from. If your friend, boyfriend, or girlfriend is jealous of your accomplishments, ditch them or call them out on it. Don't let anybody drag you down, and don't allow negativity into your life. And I want you to travel a lot. Set up a tax-free savings account and put $10, $50 a month in it. You'd be surprised how quickly that fund will grow. This speech has been sponsored by Corey Murdy Financial Services. And I want you to laugh. I want you to laugh all the time. Life is funny. There is humor in almost every situation if you look for it, so I want you to find it. Taking life too seriously leads to stress. We don't want that. You will fail at some things, whether it be relationships, work, or whatever. I want you to learn from it, and I want you to grow, and I want you to move on. And finally, I want to wish you good luck in everything that you do. And don't ever forget to call home, because we love you.
Oh gee, I have no tears for you. Thank you, Ms. McDonald. Parenting in the 21st century is one of the most challenging jobs. Congratulations to all you parents and guardians. You've raised some amazing young people here. You should be proud of your achievements. Special thanks to all the parent volunteers who helped organize the prom and your guys' safe grad. These events would not be possible or successful without the participation from them. Thank you. Graduates, please take a stand. Look around in the crowd. Find your family and friends. Give them a big smile and a wave. You know, the Queen wave, come on. They're very proud of you tonight. Parents and guardians, feel free to shout it out now. They'll love yous and everything else as your graduating class. All right, you can have a seat. Thank you to the staff at Artie Parker Collegiate for all the hours of extra time tutoring, coaching, mentoring, and supporting our students so they can achieve their goals and be the best. Your support of extracurricular activities in our school gives our students a broader perspective of our world. Your work is very much appreciated. We thank you all. We would also like to give our appreciation to all occasions and the beautiful beautiful decorating, music makers for the sound and the lights. Thank you, Smitty. The staff of the Recreational Center, the Nickel Days Committee, and the School District of Mystery Lake and all their assistants in setting up the graduation ceremony. Please welcome Ms. Lori Henderson, Superintendent of Educational Services and Programming from the Mystery Lake School Division, to bring greetings.
Can you hear me? Okay, so if I say you look amazing, do you hear me? Okay. All right, you guys look amazing. Good evening, Dansei, bonjour. Welcome to the elders, guests, families, district staff, and of course, to the graduating class of 2018. I'm honored to be making this address to you on behalf of Mrs. Bartlett and myself. We are very proud of all of you. So how does it feel to be seated in the graduate section, to be here celebrating your success? Because you should all be feeling good. Do you know who James Brown is? Do you know James Brown, I Feel Good? That's how you guys should be feeling. You should be feeling good. You should be smiling and should be feeling very proud of yourselves. This is a milestone achievement for all of you. You are, after the ceremony, grade 12 graduates. Graduation is a celebration, it's a farewell, and it's a new beginning. You are now ready to venture out, spread your wings, and fly. So what is the next great adventure for you? I can tell you it's going to be an adventure that you will take on as an active citizen in our community or out in our global community. This is the time that you can answer the question so many times you've been asked since you were a small child. What do you want to be when you grow up? Go out there and experience the world. Don't be afraid to try new things or to fail. Failure is only that if you quit trying. One of the richest learning opportunities is not getting it right the first time. Be perseverant and passionate about your dreams. Think about your dreams and create a plan. Move forward and reflect on those dreams to make sure they don't get lost. Smile, be kind to others, be solution-focused, and make a difference. Now, I think Mayor Fenske might have borrowed my paper because I have the same quote. In the words of Dr. Seuss, you have the brains in your head, you have the feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You are on your own, you know what you know, you are the person who'll decide where to go. Before the night is out, remember to thank your teachers, people in the school community, and your family for the contribution in making this day possible. Remember, we all need support to reach our goals, and you will continue to need your support network for your next adventure. Please celebrate safely, and remember, tomorrow when you wake up, you are high school graduates. Congratulations, go out there and make us proud.
Thank you, Ms. Henderson, for joining us this evening. We invite the chairman of the school board, Mr. Don McDonald, to bring greetings on behalf of the Board of Trustees.
There, I did that without making a loud clunky noise. It's off to a good start. Good evening, graduates, the class of 2018. I'd like to start by expressing the appreciation that all of us should have for the wonderful facility we're using tonight, the Thompson Regional Community Center. But at the same time that most of you were entering kindergarten, leaders in our community began an investment of about $22 million building this complex. And as evidenced by the Manitoba Winter Games that we just hosted, it's a valuable community asset. I mention this in the hope of putting something else into perspective. You know what costs more than this center? You did. And I don't just mean to feed and clothe. It cost almost $40 million to educate the class of 2018. This is an investment that the people of this city and province have contributed to every year in the effort to get you, the class of 2018, to this moment in your lives. Like the community center, this represents an investment by a community in its future. Graduation is one of the big check marks in the game of life, and you just did it. Nobody graduates high school just by being taught. You also had to learn. And by learning the things you needed to know to graduate, you also learned that you can probably learn just about anything you set your mind to. We live in a time when it's easier to find information, to learn something, than it has ever been in history. I encourage you to continue to do just that. A commitment to personal growth is part of what it means to be a contributing member of a community, a citizen. The education that's being invested in you had this as its purpose, to prepare you not just to survive this world, but to survive it well, and in your own way to make it a better place. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the class of 2018, an investment of $40 million that will produce a return for the rest of time. Graduates, that amount may represent what you cost, but you are in fact priceless. We are all proud of your accomplishment. It's a small world, the only one we have. Now go make it yours. Good luck to all of you.
Thank you, Mr. McDonald, for your thoughtful words. We are now invite special guest, Captain Robin Shalatka. Captain Shalatka is Manitoba's first female Indigenous medevac captain. She is an accomplished and successful Indigenous woman who has served her Indigenous community and the province of Manitoba. We are honored and welcome her today to bring greetings to the 2018 graduates on behalf of the Indigenous communities. Please welcome former R.D. Parker graduate and Youth Aboriginal Council President, Captain Robin Shalaka.
Thank you. That was really close to Shaleka. We worked on it for 5 minutes yesterday. We didn't quite get it. I don't think I can move this down, eh? All right, Tansy, and good evening. I feel very privileged to speak to you special grads of R.D. Parker. I bring greetings to you on behalf of the Indigenous community. I see that R.D. Parker has more Indigenous grads and continues to grow. The Indigenous people are the fastest growing population in Canada and make exponential contributions to our nation. It's hard to believe that 15 years ago, I was on the same stage receiving my own diploma. Fresh-faced and excited just as you all are, it's another step towards becoming the person I always strive to be. It also left me with the thought of what advice, or words of encouragement I would have wanted to hear at my own grad. To be honest, I think the best advice I could give is to realize that the person you will become starts here. From this day forward, you'll make choices. And whether it's trade school, college, university, or even volunteering, don't stop moving forward. If you're lucky enough to know what you love, the way I was with aviation, pursue it relentlessly. If you're just not sure yet, don't stop searching. Everyone deserves to be happy and love what they do. My journey began with a teacher who told me that girls can't be pilots and a dad who told me I can. And the truth is that you can. There's nothing that can stop you when you have the strength and determination to achieve your goals. When I was struggling in flight school trying to find my place, I confronted my dad with the fact that I'd never met another female Indigenous pilot. I had no role models, no one to confide in or lean on, anyone who was like me. He looked at me and said, if you can't find a role model, become one. It was in that moment that I realized that sometimes you may be tasked with the responsibility of breaking trail for others. If you come across a situation, there's nothing to be afraid of. Be fearless. Nobody necessarily starts out in life trying to make history, but if you're ambitious and a little lucky, there's a chance it may happen by accident. Sorry. Every day provides another opportunity to do something that matters. Whether you take time to talk to someone who looks troubled, help your elders, or even picking up garbage on your daily commute, these things in life will make you a better person. Taking the time to help others is what creates pillars of every community, and being part of it is what helps build your character. If you can, I'd like you to take a minute to look at the people you invited here tonight. If there's anything like my grad was 15 years ago, we had to scale our immediate family of 50 down to about a dozen to fit everyone in the arena. And they're here for one reason. They're here for you. They are here because they support you and they are proud of you as they should be. When you're on your journey, don't forget that every one of these people are here to encourage and support you because they want you to succeed. And with that, I'll leave you with a quote that inspired me from Amelia Earhart. You can do anything you decide to do. Congratulations, class of 2018, and I wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you, Captain Shalatka, for your warm words, encouragement. Ikosane. Please welcome Ramona Pelland, Tommy Fortin, Graydon Pengman, and Courtney Saunders to make the presentation to our guests. Each dignitary is being presented with an offering of tobacco, along with a gift to show our appreciation. It is protocol within the Indigenous community to present tobacco as an effort or as an offering of thanks. The youth of R.D. Parker would like to thank the dignitaries for their words of wisdom, inspiration, encouragement. Ikosane. The Wapanak Oskitinasak drummers, led by Mr. Rob Abiteg, will now perform an honor song. The drum is sacred to the Indigenous culture and represents the heartbeat of the nation. Please stand and refrain from clapping at the conclusion of the performance in accordance with traditional values. Thank you for that special song and prayers in honor of our graduating class and guests. Ikosane. Graduating students, John McDonald, Marley Farkas will introduce and thank our guest speaker, or introduce, our guest speaker, Mr. Michael Thorburn.
Okay, I'm like freaking out right now. Probably shouldn't have written this 2 days ago. Good evening, grads, family, and friends. I'm Marley Farkas, and this is Jonna McDonald, and today we are here to introduce you the guest speaker for the grad class of 2018.
When our grad committee was asked to nominate someone for the guest speaker, Marley and I immediately thought that it needed to be Mr. Thorburn. He has known many students for many years as he was a phys ed teacher at Westwood before coming to Artie Parker to teach grade 9 English, the same year that we got into grade 9.
Both of us were lucky enough to be placed into his class in grade 9, and I'm pretty sure he almost immediately became everyone's new favorite teacher. He made coming to class every day, all year, bearable for the most part, and he always made it fun to learn. Mr. Thorburn has always gone above and beyond for many of his students. For example, writing me an amazing letter of recommendation for a scholarship the day it was due. I could honestly say he's one of my favorite people and one of my favorite teachers, and I know I'm not the only person in the room today that thinks that.
Not only has Mr. Thorburn been an amazing teacher, he has also been an amazing coach. He's constantly going out of his way to recruit new grade 9 athletes or try and convince the same people to join track for the last 4 years. I was lucky enough to be one of the grade 9 recruitments that he had, for whatever reason, decided to put some faith into. But I've just recently learned that the only reason why was because Maddie and Logan refused to join track. So I was his last option. Mr. T has been able to provide athletes with techniques and training required for many of us to win medals at the MHSAA track provincials. And I would just like to point out that the throwers have way more medals than the runners, so they better step it up. Mr. T has the capability of having so many young people look up to him, and that's why I think he should be the guest speaker. And he's also pretty good at public speaking, unlike Marley and I.
He has helped so many of us become the people that we have become today, so without further ado, I'd like to welcome Mr. Thorburn as our guest speaker for the class of 2018.
No pressure there whatsoever, despite the fact that they stole large hunks of my introduction. So, as mentioned, I'm Michael Thorburn. I'm a teacher at Artie Parker. I've been with the school district of Mystery Lake for 11 years. Some of you, the Westwood Slice that I see looking up at me, have been coming to school with me every day for 11 years. If it had been one of the Westwood kids that nominated me for this, I would have started worrying that it was Stockholm Syndrome more than anything I'd actually done. But since it was Jonna and Marley, we'll move on. I did have several other students, including some Westwood ones, come up and say that they wanted to nominate me, which meant a lot. I didn't know whether or not to believe it, because sometimes things just get said. I chose to for one specific reason. If they tried to nominate me and it was too late, that meant that Jonna McDonald had passed in some work early before she got out of grade 12, and that would, I'm gonna go with believing that. I really struggled to narrow down my topic for this group. I know a lot of you very well. I know my Westwood kids, as has been mentioned. I've taught a lot of you in ELA and social studies over the years. Coached, as Jonna has mentioned, several sports. I think Matt Stewart completes my curling roster, leaving. And have the opportunity this year to work with another slice of students in my mature program. And you guys know how much you guys mean to me and how proud I am to have you up here. A few observations about this group so I can get everyone in the room, possibly where I am with regards to thinking about them. We have people here who are following their parents to university, some to their parents' alma maters, and some of them into their parents' professions. We also have a person here who will be the very first person to graduate high school and his family, and I think that is equally as impressive. We have at least one student tonight who's graduating a full year early than what would be considered the normal timeline for graduation. I think at last count, we have 17 students who were out of high school at one point, came back and made it in under that 20-year-old deadline when this is no longer an option. We have some people who have been fortunate enough to be raised in households and situations where you're still very wonderfully young and naive, and this next step seems almost overwhelming because it's going to mean leaving that support. We have those of you who I know have been raising yourself and your siblings for years, and some of you are a couple of years into already trying to be the best parents you can be. So again, a huge gap in the difference that we find. Some of you have already locked in what you're going to do for your career. Some of you have no clue. The last distinct difference I'll point out, and this is statistically proven, I believe, we have the greatest gap in height ever between two graduating males with Gabe D. and Tyler Monius. So I think that's important to recognize. As you would expect with a place as diverse as Thompson, we have a wide variety of experiences, talents, accomplishments, expectations, hopes, and goals. So with that, I just want to make a few quick points about perspective. Perspective is how you choose to view the world. Everything from globally involved issues to your self-image when you get up in the morning. It helps to shape the tone and the outcome of everything you do. And it's heavily under your control. That being said, it's heavily influenced by your peers, your surroundings, your upbringing, and any outside sources or media you choose to take in. If you practice, you can maintain positive perspective in everything you do, and that is a key to success. I'm going to bear with. Did you ever drown on dry land before? Holy smokes. Thank you for that quick break. The quick example I'm going to give of perspective is the public's perspective of youths or millennials. I'm sitting here looking at a group of people I know well. I Googled youth and millennials and hit news the other day. According to what I found, I should be expecting to find immature, irresponsible, entitled, lazy phone zombies who only take selfies, send snaps, post memes. They film themselves snorting cinnamons, sometimes condoms, and potentially maybe eating Tide Pods. That perspective would make me think that this group here is some kind of apocalyptic force that's going to finish off what's left of our society. I didn't buy it. I know these kids. Looking into it, there's only 1/1,000,000% of North American kids that actually ate a Tide Pod. That's reassuring, if anyone was going to. That stereotype leads to a negative perspective on a group that if you look into the actual statistics, compared to people in the early 90s who were in high school, they smoke less, drink less, do less drugs, have less sex. This isn't a challenge, by the way. It's just statistical facts. They have safer sex. They're having less kids under the age of 20, and they're generally more informed and politically correct than any generation before. That's something that would make it seem crazy or hypocritical to write them off as being silly or eating laundry detergent. They don't always make it easy to see them in a positive light. We've watched them for the last 4 years dabbing, fidget spinning on end, chasing virtual Pokemon around when none of us could see them. They're not the most perfect group. Their age category suffers from obesity and distracted driving. Those are the two things you are actually doing worse. So we got to get those under control. But for a positive perspective, let's look at what these kids have accomplished in 4 years. I put forth that they've forged a lasting impression that future classes will need to work to keep up to. Our music students have traveled further away from home and yet continue to win more accolades everywhere they go. Our vocational students are developing new opportunities, professional partnerships, certifications, and are winning skills competitions. Our social, cultural, and humanitarian initiatives have thrived and grown. And in the gym, these kids walked in with one provincial banner hanging on the wall and they're walking out with 6. So that's a pretty impressive statement there. To the grads, nearing the end. It is a rough world you're moving out into, but you are ready for it. Keeping a positive perspective is going to allow you, as others have mentioned, to be an agent for positive change. A few words of advice. Don't be defined by someone else's definition of you. Don't be convinced of something just because everyone else seems to be saying it. Don't be afraid to take a stand for what you believe in. In the words of musician Rob Flynn, don't let their fears make you afraid. Do approach challenges as opportunities. Do get involved in everything you can, your community, your family, your friendships. Be smart. Think about what's going to happen before you do things. We've been working on that one a long time. Be kind. It's free, it feels good, and every single one of you has it in you because I've personally experienced it. Your history is happening right now. Use your actions to shape it so that when you look back on it, you can do so with a positive perspective. Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you, Mr. Thorburn. We would like to thank all of our staff for the efforts in helping this graduation, make this graduation special. That's okay. There are so many teachers, support staff, administrators, EAs, etc., who help all of our students make this evening a success, and we thank them all. Graduating student Tanner Pilon will introduce this year's valedictorian, Rashab Pelta.
Hey guys, my name is Tanner Pilon. I nominated Rashab Pelta for valedictorian on March 22nd. Rashab is a very close friend of mine. I first met the guy in kindergarten at Westwood Elementary School. Over our school years, we became close colleagues, creating straight havoc for our teachers with our constant chatting. Rashab always had the spontaneous and outrageous ideas that fueled our younger years. In grade 3, we decided to start a band and dedicated our recess to writing songs. This idea did not go anywhere, but it sure bonded us and helped our little minds dream bigger and think outside the box. In other years, Rashab devoted his time to installing and maintaining an entirely new speaker system in the Western Gymnasium. He's always been one to give back to those who assisted him in the past. There were many more fantastic ideas and humble action Rashab carried out, such as our car wash, talent shows, and of course, the main man behind all these extemporaneous notions was Rashab. He's a tremendous leader and the only individual in this grad class I would consider a credible valedictorian. He exhibits an exceptional amount of enthusiasm and is always a positive person in any situation. Rashab, the floor is all yours.
I got to keep the tradition going, so I'm just going to take a minute to take a selfie. Thanks, Tanner, for that warm introduction. You know, yesterday, me and him were getting a couple drinks and discussing strategies to calm the nerves on stage. And I never understood why people said imagining the audience naked would make you feel nervous, because up here I got Slack, down there I got Liam, super uncomfortable. I'm gonna keep my address short though, because I know we all wanna be in bed by 10. So on behalf of R.D. Parker's grad class of 2018, I would like to welcome teachers, administrators, distinguished guests, friends, and family, except those who for some reason didn't give us any graduation money. It is such a pleasure to share and capture the intensity of emotions that is filling this arena today as us graduates close this chapter of our life story. Before I get started, I want to take a moment to thank all of you that have helped me get to this podium today. especially the teachers. From a tiny classroom in R.D. Parker, they have prepared us to live and exposed us to the real world. For that, we definitely owe them a thank you. To the world, they may be seen as teachers, but to students, they're seen as heroes. To the graduates, I say, please take the time to stop by and chit-chat with your mentors to thank them for all they have done. Let's give the teachers and staff a huge round of applause. I'd also like to thank the grad class for believing in me and allowing me to represent our grad class. Most importantly though, graduates, we finally did it. We made it. Let's give ourselves a huge round of applause. As you know it, the world we live in has many dangers to it. Ebola, global warming, AIDS, Mr. Lewis and flip-flops, Will Ferrell, war, Donald Trump, and of course, Miss Warren. We are graduating at a time in history where our world is facing enormous challenges. However, it is also a time in which the opportunities created by the challenges we face have never been greater. Now, a young fellow named Aaron Haas, shout out, approached me the other day with a serious question. What exactly is graduation? Well, graduation is an event where they award you a diploma in the hope that you can actually read it, plus you get to wear these cool wizard costumes. Oh, and sorry, Liam, I guess I should have told you this earlier, but it's a good idea to wear something underneath it. You're probably wondering where time has went. Have 4 years really flown by that fast? It feels like just the other day we were learning how to walk, holding our parents' hands, and now look at us, graduating high school and heading off into the real world. A famous philosopher once said, started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team's here. 4 years ago, we walked into those beautiful white brick halls, nervous and anxious, not knowing anyone or anything. Now, those same 4 years later, we're leaving the school behind to a whole new crowd of people. However, leaving with the friendships and memories we made with our teachers and peers. Looking back to grade 9, it felt like it was just yesterday. There was the first day of school, the first game, the first concert, the first test, the first time watching Mr. Beck's deadlifting videos, the first time saying, "Slack, you're bald." And of course, the first time getting picked on by the seniors. But as time grew, so did we. We took positions of leadership. We became responsible, considerate, and respectable. We grade 12s would never, ever, ever do something immature to the freshmen or the school. We didn't pick on them. We just zip-tied their lockers and blocked off the hallways. Now, I'm not saying we did anything immature during our high school years, because looking up at us, I am positive we were all home on time and respected the laws of the city at all times. And if you believe that, then you'll definitely believe Mr. Fisher's handing out $100 bills after this. Although time has flown by, I must say that in the time we spent here, we made a lot of memories. We probably won't remember everything we learned here. However, we will always, always, always remember the important things. For example, learning the periodic table of elements, reading Shakespeare, and probably something about numbers too. Graduation is a time where we reflect on the past and look onward to the future. As graduates, we are here together for one last celebration before we move on to bigger and better adventures. Among you are future doctors, engineers, teachers, athletes, politicians, musicians, soldiers, mechanics, chefs, and many more other bright futures. Although it feels short, it has been indeed a very, very long 4 years. Among these long 4 years, we have also made lifelong friendships, lifelong memories, learned lifelong skills and facts, and sadly, we've posted things on Twitter that will remain lifelong as well. Today is a day in which we look forward, a day in which we set goals, a day in which we dream new dreams. Life ahead of us is going to be a very rocky road. It's not going to be no walk in the park. So set goals, be patient, take small steps, and don't be afraid to take risks. Open those wings and fly to see what lies beyond for you in this world. Follow your path, stay true to yourself, follow your passion. Never follow someone else's path unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means you should probably follow that. But you've heard this again, but I'm going to repeat it anyways. A beautiful line from Dr. Seuss says, "You have brains in your head You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the person who will decide where to go. So graduates, dream new dreams. Set goals and push boundaries to do whatever it takes to make this world a better place. Always remember where you came from, and always remember where you are going. But most importantly, always remember us, the graduating class of 2018. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Yes, you were supposed to stand until he sat down. Thank you, Rashab. Congratulations on being asked to represent your class tonight. The Artie Parker Vocal Jazz Ensemble, Vocomotion, will now perform We Won't Stop Dreaming, a special tribute to our graduating class. The grad song will feature the following graduating students: Kiana Boyko Woulette, Anthony Hansen, Gavin Kennedy, Taylor Moody, Tanisha Singh, and Cassia Walensky McGurr.
Here we are, living in the moment. Here we are, dreaming in the open.
Look around, isn't it a new day? Make a move, doing things our own way. A new way. This is our world. This is our time. These
Great job. Tonight, we're not only saying goodbye to the class of 2018, but also to staff members, some to whom are retiring and others who may be moving on. We wish you all the best in your future, and then we thank you. Your dedication to your students will be sadly missed. Greatly missed, it's not sadly, maybe that too. This evening, our school board would like to recognize the two students who have achieved academic excellence. So can you please welcome Mr. Don McDonald to present the School District of Mystery Lake Academic Scholarships.
The first School Trustee Achievement Award is being given to the graduating student with the highest average of 7 grade 12 credits in the senior year's program. The recipient of this award is Ramona Pelland. The other School Trustee Award is given to the graduating student who has completed a senior year's technology education program and has the highest average of 7 grade 12 courses. The recipient of this award is Emily Jacobs. So, I'd like to wish our congratulations to both of these hardworking and determined students.
Our principal, Mr. Rob Fisher, will now announce the winner of the Governor General's Bronze Medal.
The Governor General's Medal, established in 1873, recognizes students who have achieved the highest academic average. The average includes all grade 11 and 12 courses, as listed on the student's official transcript of grades issued by the Ministry of Education. The average cannot be anticipated. It must be calculated based on final results after provincial exams where the Ministry of Education requires these exams. On behalf of Her Excellency, the Right Honorable Julie Payette, Governor General of Canada, I'm pleased to hand the academic medal to Ms. Ramona Pelland.
Congratulations, your family and friends are very proud of you. It is now time for the diploma presentation. As the students are presented with the diploma, we'll be announcing scholarship winners at the same time. Scholarship recipients should look behind their diplomas for details about obtaining their award. We would also like to thank all the local organizations that sponsor these awards, scholarships, and bursaries. Your support for our students is greatly appreciated. On behalf of our students, thank you. We'd inadvertently omit one scholarship on our program inset. Please note that the Thompson Northern Torpedoes NTN Scholarship has been awarded to Hannah McMillan. Those students who have obtained honors and average between 80 and 84% will receive a silver medal of honors with distinction, and average of 85% will receive a gold medal. Parents and guests, we ask you to remain seated during a diploma presentation. We have a professional photographer taking the photos of the presentations, and all grads will receive a copy of the picture of them receiving their diplomas. Yep, we're good. Please welcome first on my list, Rashad Palta, valedictorian, English program, Thompson Music Parents Scholarship. Chester Napakisik, individualized. Ashutosh Agarwal, honors with distinction, English program, communication certificate, Arnold Moorburg bursary, Glacier MDS Aero Test scholarship for STEM. Carrie Allard, honors, English program, Prom Committee scholarship, Thompson Gas Co-op scholarship. Joseph Baker, English program. Kristen Baker Moose, English program. Seth Bauer, English program. Michelle Baer, English program. Ashley Beardy, English program. Todd Bentley, English program. Alicia Best, English program. Skylar Bickle, English program. Dawn Biggity, English program. Desiree Biggity, English program. Logan Babesco, English program. Luke Bonner Odette, English program. Technology Heavy Duty, French Certificate, Rotary Club Scholarship, Thompson Teachers Association Scholarship. Kayana Boyko Ouellette, Honors, English Program, French Certificate, Mystery Lake 174 Scholarship. Michaela Brown, English Program. Sarah Brown, Honors with Distinction, English Program. Emily Cameron, English Program. Cassidy Campbell, English Program. Jonathan Canning, English Program. Maverick Caribou, English Program. Rain Caribou, English Program. Brandon Chubb, English Program. Tiana Clark, English Program, Thompson Elks, Lodge 471 Scholarship. Noah Clearwater, English Program. Spencer Clemens, English Program. Jerome Connell Pazuk, Honors, English Program, Carrie Brown Memorial Scholarship. Lightning Cook, English Program. Alyssa Cordell, English program. Zach Cormier, honors with distinction, English program, Prom Committee Scholarship, Thompson Music Parent Scholarship. Darren Crate, English program. Maya Critch, English program. JDL, Jordan Dalton Lounsbury, English program, technology heavy duty. Alexis Don Hollett, English program, automotive technology. Jade DeSisco, English program. June V. de Ramos, English program. Tristan Desjarlais, English program. Ocean Dumas, honors, English program. Juan Gabriel Dye, English program. Kyle Early, English program. Tia Els, English program. Ahmed Elren Kinu. I'm trying. Honors with distinction, English program. Ethan Edowacapo, English program. Marley Farkas, honors, English program, Prom Committee Scholarship. Bryn Fennell, English program, Communication Certificate, Prom Committee Scholarship. Cameron Flett, English program. Tommy Fortin, English program, Technical Culinary Arts. Liam Gallagher, English program. Logan Graham, English program. Megan Griffin, honors, English program, Prom Committee Scholarship, Thompson Teachers Association Scholarship. Chase Gurniak, honors with distinction, English program, United Steelworkers of America, Local 6166 Scholarship. Keaton Haas, English program, Automotive Technology. Delaray Hanna, English program. Anthony Hansen, English program. Johnny Harper, English program. Marshall Hicks, English program, Technical Automotive. Zachary Hordosi, English program. Harley Horning, honors, English program, Prom Committee Scholarship, Thompson Teachers Association Scholarship, TGC Low Family Memorial Scholarship, Thompson Legion Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship, Thompson Minor Hockey Association. Jenna Horvath, honors with distinction, English program, Prom Committee Scholarship, Thompson Teachers Association Scholarship, and Safe Grad Scholarship. Serena Harabluk, English program. Emily Jacobs, Technology, English program, Cosmetology. Haley Jenkins. And this girl has to take a seat. Honors with distinction, English program, Glacier MDS Aerotest Scholarship for STEM, Prom Committee Scholarship, Rotary Club Scholarship, Thompson Teachers Association Scholarship, Mark Dick of Memorial Scholarship, Hal Rogers Canadian Bursary, BMO Leader of Tomorrow, Manitoba Teachers Society Young Humanitarian Award, the Duke of Edinburgh Silver Scholarship, Sovereign's Medal for Volunteer Scholarship, Centennial Agriculture and Food Services Scholarship, Safe Grad Scholarship. Mealy Jeske, honors with distinction, English program. Abhinav Jindal, honors, English program. Brittany Johnson, honors with distinction, English program, Kay Campbell Memorial Scholarship, Prom Committee Scholarship, 2018 McDonald's Leadership Award by MHSAA, Safe Grad Scholarship. Matthew Kaspick, English program. Gavin Kennedy, honors, English program, Thompson Legion Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship. David King, honors with distinction, English program. Alyssa Collada, English program. Our man, Connor Cool, individualized. Gabrielle Larocque, honors with distinction, English program, Thompson Music Parents Scholarship. Tiffany Larocque, English program. Shayla Ledden, English program. Shevlin Little, honors English program. Yanchi Lu, English program. Good job, Amy. Hannah Lothian, English program, French certificate. Hannah McMillan, honors, English program, Prom Committee Scholarship, Thompson Teachers Association Scholarship, Safe Grad Scholarship, Thompson Northern Torpedo Scholarship. Jasmine Marks, honors with distinction, English program, Prom Committee Scholarship. Jonna McDonald, French Immersion, Prom Committee Scholarship. Trudy McDonald, English program. Matthew McKay, English program. Cole McCarricker, English program, Technical Automotive. Good job, Cole. Michaela Meehan, honors of distinction, French Immersion. McKenna Meston, English program, French certificate. Fisher Mondor, French Immersion. Ashley Monias, English program. Tyler Monias, English program, Prom Committee Scholarship, Troy Anand Scholarship. Taylor Moody, English program. Jeff Moose, English program. Hannah Murdy, honors with distinction, English program, communication certificate, Prom Committee Scholarship, Artie Parker Collegiate Award, Ruth Gordon Memorial Scholarship. Madison Murray, Honors English Program. Morgan Nakanishi, English Program, Arthur Sanch Memorial Scholarship, Prom Committee Scholarship, St. Joseph Church Scholarship. Brendan Nelson, English Program, Technical, Automotive. Kelsey Oman, English Program. David Uchikat, English Program. Graydon Pegman, English Program. Jacob Peranto, English Program, Technical Automotive. Bryce Parsons, English Program. Kanal Patel, English Program. Clarence Papanicus, English Program. Ramona Pelland, Honors with Distinction, English Program, Glacier MDS Aero Test Scholarship for STEM, Justin Bradbury Memorial, Law North Scholarship, Manitoba Aboriginal Youth Achievement Award, MKO Soaring Eagle Award, Prom Committee Scholarship, and Crown Centennial Scholarship. Tanner Pilon, English Program. Joshua Kiana Ponask, English Program. One of my tougher ones, Kevin Quisada Jaguarez, Honors with Distinction, English Program. Levi Radisik, English Program. Matthew Rempel, French Immersion, Thompson Teachers Association Scholarship. Matthew Rempel, Honors, English Program. Man with the Plan, Cole Ruther, English Program, Prom Committee Scholarship, United Steelworkers of America, Local 6166. Carson Richards, English Program. Sabrina Robertson, Honors with Distinction, English Program, Prom Committee Scholarship, 2018 Manitoba Print Industry Association Scholarship. Tia Rose, French immersion. Dylan Ryan, English program. Courtney Saunders, English program. Kaylee Schultz, English program. Aaron Sanger, English program. Carissa Sewell, English program. Carter Seymour, English program, technical automotive. Dylan Shumka, English program. Casey Singh, English program, Technical Heavy Duty, Rotary Club of the Paw Scholarship. Tanisha Singh, English program. Robin Spates, English program, Technical Automotive. Becky Spence, English program. Nikita Spence, English program. Eric Squires, English program. Daniel Stevens, English program. Matthew Stewart, French immersion. Tegan Stokes, English program, Technical Automotive. Dallas Swanson, English program. Trent Taylor, English program. Tyra Taylor, English program. Serena Tanaik, French immersion. Stacy Thomas, English program. Claudia Vincente, Honors, English program. Taylor Volansky, Honors, English program. Olivia Wanke, French Immersion, Prom Committee Scholarship. Taylor Watson, Honors, English Program, Arthur Sanch Memorial Scholarship, Prom Committee Scholarship. Magdalena Weber, English Program. Carly Wienesk, Honors, English Program. Sun Yun Wei, Honors with Distinction, English Program, Thompson Hospital Auxiliary Scholarship. Megan Wisniewski, Honors with Distinction, English Program, Prom Committee Scholarship, Thompson Legion Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship, Thompson Lions Club, United Steelworkers of America Local 6166 Scholarship. Cassia Wolansky McGurr, English Program. Phelan Wolf, Honors, English Program, Thompson Teachers Association Scholarship. Kokia Wong, Honors with Distinction. Noah Wood, Individualized. Neil Ryan Yee, English Program. Nathan Stebiak, English Program. Marjorie Canopy, English Program. Congratulations to all. The class of 2018 would like to thank you for sharing in a celebration of this very special event. We wish all you graduates all the best, life, much happiness. Grads, reminded to return their gown right after ceremony ends. To the end of the summer, there are a few final words from Fish Dog, your principal.
Grads, please stand. Move your tassels from the left to the right. The moving of the tassel symbolizes one's transition from candidate to graduate. It is now my pleasure to present the Artie Parker graduating class of 2018. Rashab, it's all yours.
We gonna rock the house. You can open up the door cause we won't come out. Jet boys in the house and you know we get down. Black coupe when we ride by all around town. Call shots like a boss. Pablo, top shelf, I ain't never set the bar low. Yeah, now I'm on a money mission. Lake's looking great so your boys going fishing. Where life takes you, I'm small town living. Got a red solo cup cause you know I stay sipping. And that's the life of an underground rapper. Cause chasing my dreams is a challenging battle. Drink $1, gonna drink a little more. Send it full throttle to the liquor store. It takes years to get fly like this. Air Force Ones with a watch on my wrist. Yeah, we gonna rock the house. Can open up the door cause we won't come out. Jet boys in the house and you know we get down. Black coupe when we ride by all around town. Yeah, we gonna rock the house. Can open up the door cause we won't come out. Jet boys in the house and you know we get down. Black coupe when we ride by all around town. Yeah, we gonna rock the house. Can open up the door cause we won't come out. Jet boys in the house and you know we get down. Black coupe when we ride by all around town. Yeah, we gonna rock the house. Can open up the door cause we won't come out. Jet boys in the house and you know we get down. Black coupe when we ride by all around town. Only had dreams, elements in my pocket, but you can do anything if you go and cop it. See where I came from, there ain't a lot of options. I wanna board planes, popping bottles in the cockpit. Only getting stronger like a Pablo in the palace. Call me high class, sipping juice in the chalice. Some told me that my life is really worthless, but I don't really care because who said that life was perfect? Yeah, and now I hear the money calling. Playing in the game with the boys cause we ballin'. Old school mind, you can call me Motorola. And you know my flow was cold on the Manitoba. I don't say words unless I know facts. Two-faced haters wait until you turn your back. I'm proud of what I do, and it shows in all my songs. My homies vibe to this and they always sing along. Yeah,